All right, what is going on, everybody? Good evening, happy Sunday. The last day before we get back to our regular scheduled programming week that we love so much with Monday. Well, technically Sunday is the first day of the week, but Monday is the next day. That is very annoying. But anyways, guys, welcome back to Knuckles Media Fiends podcast. Why it's called Knuckles Media Fiends? Because I'm by myself doing this podcast and not with any friends or family members. Because, like I said before, if I'm with somebody, it's called Knuckles Family and Friends. But if I'm by myself, it's Knuckles Media Fiends. So there's always two names for it. But regardless, though, your host is here, Knuckles. Which after today, I think when I go to conventions now, if we go to conventions, people that you follow, it'll be like got our code names and Instagram names, made up names and stuff like that, right? So I'm probably just gonna stick to being called. I want to introduce myself to be called. Hey, my name is Knuckles at these conventions because it's like that's my social media name and that is my last name, and people tend to like know me for that because they really love my last name, which I would like that too. My last name is Knuckles, so I'm gonna like just start using my. I think Knuckles can be my code name at these conventions now. And speaking of conventions, I just came back from okay, actually no, it's pretty late, but um, I was whatever. I just came back from a fan expo here in Philadelphia. Oh, well, correction, I live outside of Philadelphia, so I don't live in Philadelphia, but it was in Philadelphia. And I'm not gonna say it was the first con I went to since the pandemic. I say it's the first con I went to in Philly since the pandemic. Well, actually, no, I was at the Icons of Wrestling, but in terms of cosplay and whatnot, this was definitely the first convention I went to in like Philly for when it comes to like comics, anime, gaming. So it's been quite a minute, and it was definitely good. I just went for a day because I was working Saturday, I was working Friday, so but I went for a day and it was still a lot of fun. It's Kakashi Hatake from Naruto, as you guys know. Like I said, it was good seeing some fellow artists there, some good cosplayers, and honestly, what's so dope is I talked to an artist, talked to a cosplayer, and they said they're down to do an interview with me in the future, and I would love that because I think I explained it to you guys that I want to start doing interviews with people in the pop culture world where it's like artists, cosplayers, content creators when it comes to gaming and stuff like that. And then you see at these cons, I just want to interview these people. I think that would just be a great thing to do. Just you just come to mind for a nice, fun, safe environment. I'm not gonna pressure be like, hey, I heard this happen, blah blah blah. I want you to explain. I want to get all juicy details. Like I'm gonna ask them clearly what questions do you not want me to ask? Because I don't want to get to I don't want it to be a whole controversy and then it gets awkward, some shit like that. I just want to have a nice one-on-one, nice peaceful conversation. Like honestly, the interview will turn into a conversation. It'll be a nice conversation. Where we're both having fun. So that's definitely one of my goals to do this year. Hopefully these interviews can happen and I can move on to doing other interviews. So I just think it'd just be a dope thing to do. So other than that though, Fan Expo was definitely a lot of fun. And listen, last day of college just always feels sad. It just does. But like I said, I just had a lot of fun and I loved it. Now, clearly you guys see the title, the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 thoughts. Before we get into that, I know you heard the news earlier this morning. Um, Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced. We had a trailer for it. And I'm giving it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm nervous for it. I'm nervous for it because Kingdom Hearts 3 left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. It did. The game was just too easy, complicated story. Like even though I know was going on, I was still confused. You're like, you don't want to admit that you're confused, but you're like, I know what's going on, but I'm still confused. Like, what the fuck is going on? Wait, what are you saying? Like, huh? I'm like what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? I'm confused. What's going on? Like, the game was, like I said, very easy, complicated story. I died once because I wasn't paying attention, but I didn't really technically die. That little coupon coin or whatever saved me, but I didn't die from the whole entire game. I didn't. I didn't, and that's just saying something. Actually, once I finished the game, I didn't play the game ever since. And normally, there's always replay value from Kingdom Hearts. And I know they got the new DLC thing going on, but I never played it. I didn't play the DLC. Like I said, once I was done with this game, I was done with it. Now, am I expecting this game to be perfect? No, but I was expecting a lot more. I was. So maybe with Kingdom Hearts 4, they can learn from their mistakes. And honestly, I think people are gonna say, well, it's gonna take a while for this game to come out, which okay, correct me if I'm wrong. People want to say we're waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 since 2006 when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, which I don't think that's true. I think we assumed that okay, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out after we looked at the final ending, yeah, this, that, and the third. But they never really technically announced Kingdom Hearts 3 was like coming. I just think, we assumed that was gonna be the next game, but you had other games that came out after that, like Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, Coded. I believe Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced in 2015 and came out in 2019, which it is a couple it was a couple years after, but dang. Yeah, no, it took some time. It took some time. Then I know I remember watching that Toy Story trailer in 2017. So yeah, it did take some time, but I think hopefully they learned their lesson from it. That's all I can really hope for. I mean, granted, I'm still gonna get the game because I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. Like that's I swear, with the complicated story, it's still like one of my favorite. It might be my favorite series. And then again, Persona's getting up there. It's getting up there, but and it is its 20th anniversary too. So happy birthday, Kingdom Hearts. Like I said, I'm still all in. Even if you love something, you're still gonna give it a shot. I'm still gonna give this game a shot, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm like not nervous for it. Because like I said, I gotta keep a bug with y'all. I'm definitely nervous for the game, like without a doubt. I definitely am nervous for the game, but it's. I don't want to say it's good news. Well, it's how you want to take it. It's how you want to take it, and I'm just and that's cool. I'm happy. So at the same time nervous. Wanted to. So now let's get to the main event, which y'all came here to listen to or see. And whether you watch this on watching this on YouTube, or seeing this on maybe put it on Facebook too. I'm not sure. If you watch this on YouTube or listen to this on Spotify or Anchor. Gonna give you guys. So I saw Sonic the Hedgehog 2 this past Friday. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts about it. And before we get into that, let's say we're still on the topic of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but it's okay. Let's go with this, right? Video game movies. We know for quite some time we have not gotten good video game movies. Like, okay, so give a drink of water first. Video game movies have not been the best thing. Like when you have your terrible video game movies when it comes to Super Mario Bros. That was booty juice. Um, Street Fighter, that was booty juice. The original Mortal Kombat, the first Mortal Kombat movie, that movie was fire. I can still watch that movie to this day. Like, was it the most perfect movie? No, but it still took to what made Mortal Kombat Mortal Kombat. They didn't Hollywash that. Like that's my new term now. Anytime when there's a video game movie or like not a video game movie, but like a series that you know and love, like when it comes to video games, anime, comics, and then you have Hollywood messing with the core ingredients, the core story. I'm gonna call that Hollywashed. So like Mario Brothers was Hollywashed, yeah, it was. I'm gonna say it's Hollywood. It was Hollywash. That was Hollywashed. Street Fighter, that was Hollywashed. What was the one that Hollywashed? There's a lot of bad video game movies out there. A lot. Um, in recent memory, last year that footages of a movie, Mortal Kombat. Like I said, like for real, y'all. Like the only people that like this movie are like, and I don't know, so to get upset some of my friends, but it has to be said, they're not fans of Mortal Kombat. They like it, but they're not fans. Us true fans know how Mortal Kombat's supposed to be, and that wasn't Mortal Kombat. That was garbage. That was booty juice. That was Hollywash right there. That's a Hollywashed video game movie right there. Clearly. But last year, though, last year, 2020, before the end of the world happened, we had Sonic the Hedgehog, the first film. And honestly, the more I think about it, I'm a little bit surprised there was never a Sonic the Hedgehog movie early years because you had your Mario Brother came out. I want to say it was probably planned, maybe it was canceled because it's like at the time it was Mario against Sonic just for a little friendly competition. You would have thought that a song would have been made late 90s, maybe early mid 2000s perhaps. But that never happened. So I get a feeling that like it was probably a canceled project, maybe. Like I said, I could be wrong. But better late than never. And honestly, we gotta give a huge shout out to the internet once again because remember what Sonic looked like originally, and that was we ain't gonna get into that. But thank God for the internet, man. Like normally when internet complains, it's like, oh my god. But this was rightfully done. The internet, like I think it's the MVP of that Sonic movie because had not been for them, we would have gotten an ugly looking Sonic, and we would have got a better looking Sonic. And that Sonic movie was good. It's actually pretty good. Like like I said, the only good video movie that I know was Mortal Kombat, and I know Uncharted just came out recently, and I'm not gonna like I said, keep it a bug of y'all as always. I haven't played the Uncharted games because I got a PS3 right when it was on its last leg. But I'm still interested in playing that game. I'm not gonna sit here and say that like I choose not to play. I just didn't have the time to play it. But so I mean, once I get the time, I would love to get into that game. So I can't sit here and say that Uncharted is a good movie or not. Well, I want to hear what other people say. Like, does it touch its core game story? I honestly, I had to play the game first, then watch it. Now I like Tom Holland, but I don't know how he did on that film. And they also had a recent movie of the Detective Pikachu. I thought that game was that. I thought that movie would look good, but apparently a lot of people say it's bad. Which I still give my thoughts on it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not that guy that's like, oh, if the whole world is saying it, I'm gonna agree with them. No, I think we all got to have our own opinion. I mean, it might help because they might give you a little bit of a tip, like to watch out for. But I still, at the end of the day, it's your decision. At the end of the day, it's your opinion at the end of the day. So don't always feel pressured by since everybody else is saying it, you should do it too. Nah, like if you want to watch, even like okay, Morbius, everyone said it was shit, and I'm like, okay, let me give it a shot. Nah, man. When I saw it, I thought Morbius was bored. It was booty juice. It was honestly that was the last movie that I saw in theaters. I saw that last week. I'm like, man, I need to watch another movie, man. Like this movie was so bad that Morbius was not Sonic, but Morbius was so bad. Even YouTube, like I couldn't upload my video on YouTube. It was causing an issue. There was an error in the process. I think YouTube was like, nah, Knuckles, nah, RL, we're gonna save each other, bro. You ain't gonna upload that that review on this shitty ass movie, man. Save your trouble, man. It ain't worth it, dog. It ain't worth it. It wasn't. It wasn't. I didn't get my friends to join it on that review because Murray was dog shit. It was. It was booty juice. That's that. It was booty juice. That movie was just booty juice Holly wash. That's what we're gonna say. That's what we're gonna say. And now, but back to the song. Like I said, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was good. Now we get to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That we're now 14 minutes into this podcast. We're now going to finally discuss Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And maybe I should say my final thoughts and like towards the end, maybe, or like I don't know if I should say what I think about the movie right now or later. Okay, so okay. Let me listen to the premise of this one right here. Pretty much, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, continues where the first one ended with Eggman, played by Jim Carrey, was stranded on that mushroom planet. He gets out, finally gets out, and in this one, Sonic is learning how to become a hero. He's still adapted to the human world and whatnot, and I might forget the humans' names in the last one, but that's how important they are. Like I'm gonna say this: the humans were just bored in this film. The only interesting human that was was ever used was Eggman, clearly, because he's the villain. But the humans in this film were just they were easily forgettable. You didn't need them. Like I get why they're there to teach Sonic, and I understand that, but like overall, they were just we could have handled this better without them. Because honestly, anytime when there's humans associated with a Sonic, the humans are the side characters. Like they ain't that important. Like I said, they're meeting, yes, but overall, we could do without you. Like Chris on Son of X anime, which I just didn't fuck that anime. I just couldn't. But Chris was boring. Didn't give a shit about him. Um, that princess, like whatever her name is, from the Sonic X, Sonic X '06 video game on 360 and PS3. She was boring because they on that game without her. Because they handled that game better without her. So I mean, humans and Sonic, they're just boring. They like to me, they serve no. Again, we know the purpose, but we can be done without them. Which, by the way, guys, this will contain spoilers. So if you have not seen the movie, please move away from this video right now before I spoil it for y'all. Y'all want to start hating me? Y'all want to start pitching out my house out now? Like, let, just warning y'all right now. Don't if you don't want to be spoiled, go watch this movie. Go see the movie and exit out of this video. Don't or exit out of this podcast. Just get out. Just get out. Get out. And so you just learn how to to become a hero. And the thing was, you don't look for the moment. The moment comes to you. We had to carry that along in the movie right there. And so let's say Don Eggman makes his return, but he's with Knuckles in this film. Knuckles played by Idris Elba, which he does a tremendous job. Like it was good. I like it was in this film. Like it was like, but there were memes saying does it like it should be? What was that Knuckles? That thing that's Knuckles that was on the internet. Like it's like, do you know the way? The memes with that shit was pretty funny. Like that was pretty funny. And apparently, Elvis Ultra wanted Knuckles to have a squeaky voice. And I'm like, no, we can't have that. We can't have that. Glad he stuck to his original voice, which Knuckles, one of my favorite game characters for obvious reasons. Right there, he's the Knuckles family mascot. Right there, Knuckles is our family mascot. So he's there will be no disrespect to the Knuckles name or Knuckles character. There's no disrespect to the Knuckles around me ever, never, or else I'll call up Knuckles and beat all your asses. And what I will say, what this movie definitely did great was, it stuck to what the video game story is. We know what the story is from when Knuckles first appeared in Sonic. Um, Dr. Eggman was using Knuckles to get the Master Emerald, saying, "Hey, Sonic's after the Master Emerald. You should stop them." Making like I said, put them against each other. Whereas Eggman will get the Master Emerald for himself. Now, in this one, they kind of changed a little bit. Yes, Knuckles and Eggman were working together, which we all knew was going to betray him. Which they did that right. Like I really like that they did that. They did that right. They didn't try to Hollywash it. They did kind of like turn like spin there as Knuckles was from Master Emerald, as Sonic is too. In the games, Knuckles is the protector of the Master Emerald. So in this one, he's not. Which, well, he does want to protect it when he finds it, but like he was looking for it, as Sonic was looking for it. Like they kind of mix up with what's that woman's name again? Let me take a look. Sonic's, not his pretty much like his mom. Let's look that up. I'm looking up right now. Ah, shit. Oh, here we go. Was it Lock something? I forgot what it was. Dang. It was. Where is it? Where is it? Oh god, I can't even. Oh yeah. Locklaw. Yeah. Locklaw and Knuckles travel like flying for the Master Emerald protection. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. That story was. They changed that story up a bit. So all right, I didn't have a problem with that. It wasn't like it wasn't like too high watch. I didn't mind that. So now Tails make his debut, and I'll say this: I did like the bond between Knuckles. I'm not Knuckles, Sonic and Tails. But what was so odd to me was that when Tails arrived, he's like, "Hey, I came here to warn you that Knuckles is out to get the Master Emerald too," and that's it. I was not. I just. It's just like I just came here to help. That just give you the message, and it's like, okay, so you come out here from your our world to just warn me and not help me, man. If you don't get your little ass over here and help me out with this shit right now, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, their bond was growing throughout the movie. Now, granted, it could have been better. I wouldn't say it was the best development bond, but it was still pretty cool to see. Like I feel as though Knuckles was the better show more than Sonic and Tails, and which which that shouldn't be the case. Like you would have thought that Sonic and Tails' friendship develop chemistry would have been more than Knuckles, is interference. But like I said, Knuckles was just dope, punching shit, like destroying things. Like he showed you why he's that strong, like he's that dude. And so with Elvis Elja, I just don't see any other actor. I mean, great, I can't say that, but like I just feel like Elvis Elja was just perfect for Knuckles, man. I think it was just great. And then Jim Carrey. I know I said humans are not important, but this important. He was the important human because he's the antagonist. And Jim Carrey, what more can I say? I mean, played a very good Dr. Eggman. Again, I think he's more energetic than Eggman in the game, but it fits though. Now, it's been rumors that he's thinking about retiring for acting because he said I've done it all now. And quite honestly, if this was his last movie to act, I'm happy it's this movie. A movie where everybody can enjoy it. Kids, teenagers, adults, everyone can enjoy this film. So if this is the last one, man, thank Jim Carrey because you definitely are a big anchor to my childhood with your movies back in the day. And then people don't know this. I believe he got his start in the game with In Living Color, man. Because yeah, you have SNL, but Mad has some good people. In Living Color by the Wayne Brothers, that was a very very good show. That show was raw, man. Like I thought they were more raw than SNL. Now, granted, I was born in '91, so I can't really say I like was say that. Oh, I grew up watching that shit. When I watch reruns of that, it's like, man, they were just on another level back then, man. Like it just, granted, it didn't have the popular and power that SNL had, but Dennis Water's really good, man. This water is really good. So I was seeing this video right now. I was just drinking water, and man, this water right now, man, delicious. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jim Carrey's been around for a very long time, and if this is his last time, like I said, I'll just be very, very happy that he went out on a bang. Like it was good. What else would I say with this movie? Like I said, it's not much to say. I mean, like pretty straightforward. Like I said, okay, my so still in the yeah, so we're still pretty discussing about the movie. I don't want to spend like too much time talking about it. There are other things I do want to talk about, but that's the whole premise is just find the Master Emerald before Knuckles and Doctor Eggman does, and obviously Sonic goes through some growing pains because like I said, Knuckles is no pusher, man. Knuckles definitely was the tough opponent. Of course we had to see Knuckles and Sonic fight. Them fighting was pretty cool, man. I like them fighting against each other, and so obviously when Doctor Eggman betrays Knuckles. First of all, when they get the Master Emerald, when Dr. Eggman gets the Master Emerald, I'm like, this guy went green Super Saiyan. He went green Super Saiyan. I'm like, God dang. Why couldn't a game do this right there? That would have been freaking dope, man. I was like getting also like some Magneto vibes too. I don't know why, but I got some green Magneto vibes. When he got that Master Emerald, man, like my lord, that was fun. That was stuff, man. Obviously, like I said, we saw him betraying Knuckles. Like I said, anyone who played the game knows that it was gonna happen. But like I said, they didn't Hollywood it. They didn't mess that up. So I'm glad they did that, and and also the the Chaos Emeralds was within the Master Emerald. I know from what I know, again, the Master Emerald controls all seven Chaos Emeralds. So I like that. I mean, well, we do see the Chaos Emeralds in this film, but like I said, Eggman and that Green Super Saiyan shit was just legit. And then when when Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails were together, I'm thinking like Sonic Heroes right now, like the original three, like from the three characters you play on the hero side of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle to the three when you're playing Sonic Heroes, like it was cool seeing those three guys working together like that. Tails is strength, no, Tails is genius, Knuckles strength, and Sonic speed. They definitely worked well together against that big ass robot that Dr. Eggman had. Uh, Listen, I should have wrote this down a little bit. I think I kind of fucked up there, but like I said, I can't see. It's not like I have this movie right here for where I can just like rewatch, but like, okay, that happened, that happened, that happened. It's like try to go off of memory and also looking through looking through Wikipedia to be like, okay, we get through that, went through that, went through that. Okay, cool. Eventually, they do defeat Dr. Eggman, but what was so cool is that when they managed to shatter the Emerald, Master Emerald, Dr. Eggman was still using that big robot, but we see the seven Chaos Emeralds. As we thought, Sonic and his parents were about to die, he uses the seven Chaos Emeralds to turn into Supersonic. And it was a pretty cool scene. I mean, there was rumors that they were gonna bring Supersonic in this, and they did. I thought it was pretty cool. Now it could have been done better a little bit. I just feel as though with just that giant robot without the Master Emerald, which see no, I can't remember. No. Yeah, he had a Chaos Emeralds when he got the when he turned Supersonic, and then Doctor Emerald did not have his Master Emerald. Um, I feel as though when like I don't think that robot was honestly without obviously that robot without the Master Emerald, Sonic, Tails, and those would have like easily destroyed that thing. But I just feel as though for Super Sonic though, it should have been used on. I mean, it was cool to see. I'm not gonna front, but I just feel as though we have to see it on a big head like of a stronger enemy where it's like okay, we're kind of leaving the match right now. Like it was just an OP thing, which I get that. I get that. And I think we might get it back again in the next Sonic film, and maybe we'll see it last longer. But yeah, it was cool with Super Saiyan and whatnot, and it's pretty cool how they were saying that, oh man, Sonic's not the same anymore. Which I would have been mad if like you mean to tell me Super Sonic he's gonna be he wants to destroy everything. I'll be no, that's not Super Sonic. He's still able to be a nice guy. And it's funny as he was about to destroy the planet or like that, he gets a hot dog and it's like, yeah, you gotta try this chili dog or whatever. And also Knuckles, he you can tell he does not get out much in this film. Like he was like, "What is that supposed to mean? What?" She's like, "What do you mean?" Like he took things very seriously. So like he just needed to like, how do I play baseball? Like it was just so funny seeing him adapt into the human life right there. It was just it was adorable to see. Like I liked it. I really liked it. Yeah, so turns supersonic and he does defeat Eggman. I can't remember if is he dead. I can't remember. I know he's still alive because I think they're still looking for his body. Also another funny thing was anytime we read about the curse, they use some other word to like, oh, you think we're gonna say it, but we're not gonna say that in this kid's movie right there. So I thought that was pretty cool. But like I said, they didn't Hollywash it. They stuck to what made the video game. They stuck to what made the Sonic and Knuckles video game, Sonic and Knuckles. Like they got the story right. They didn't Hollywash it. Um, Trying to think like what like yeah, like I said, straightforward movie. That was it the perfect movie? No, it wasn't. It clearly wasn't, but it was still enjoyable. It was still fun. Now, excuse me. Once again, I apologize if I'm going too fast. Please let me know in the comment section if I forgot anything. Like I said, it was a pretty actually it was a pretty long movie too, about like 2 hours, I believe. Pretty long movie too. So, definitely was a serious tone for a video game movie right there. Well, not serious tone, but you don't see video game movies being at least 2 hours. Like you wish you'd been like an hour and a half. But no, we went for terms, which I was very happy with that. Now, there is a post credit scene. Now, this is part of the film where it's like, okay, not for this one, but for next one, where I'm like, a bit nervous. So the gun is still looking for Eggman, but they uncovered Project Shadow. So now it's pretty much confirmed that the that Shadow's coming in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Let's say Shadow Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Now here's what I'm nervous for in that film is the fact that Gun comes across Project Shadow. In the game, Dr. Eggman does, and once he uncovers Shadow, he frames Sonic. So now, with them, finding Project Shadow, they know about him. So when he does that terrible thing, is Sonic gonna get framed? Because Dr. Eggman discovers Shadow. It should have been, because now it's like, okay, well, this guy's framing this black hedgehog is framing Sonic. We don't know who it is. We know who he is, but I feel it's would have been better if Dr. Eggman, which maybe that was the original thing, but now when Jim Carrey says I'm gonna retire from acting, they're like, okay, maybe Dr. Eggman should not find it. If he, which regardless of, I think you can't mess up. Like Dr. Eggman is supposed to know Shadow. None of you guys are not. You guys are not supposed to know Project Shadow. You find out about Shadow when Shadow. Is framing Sonic. So it's like if Gunn knows about Project Shadow. Get some water around here. If Gunn knows about Project Shadow, how does Shadow frame Sonic? Because that's a big part. That's a big part of the game. Shadow frames Sonic. So Gunn should not be uncovering, Project. Grant, they had to look for Shadow, but we see him in that, like locked up in that that little cage or like that. So that part I'm nervous for, but we won't know it's for a very long time. Yeah, probably 2 years, at least 2 years. Yeah, because I think they want to take this time with. They did a good job with this film, but I think they definitely want to do a good job with 3 because you are introducing Shadow. Now, here's the question that comes into mind. After watching Sonic the Hedgehog 2, is this the best video game movie? I would have to say yeah. Let's say that they did everything right from the game. They did everything right. I mean, okay. When I say everything right, don't confuse me for the most perfect movie out there. They did a damn good job, and they followed what made Sonic Sonic. And honestly, it would have been funny if we saw Tails, dying. Like, oh, I'm back alive, dead. Oh, I'm back alive, dead. Because in the original game, when Tails dies, he comes back. He still helps out. I think there's a Dorkly video. I think it's by Dorkly where Tails just keeps on like he saves Sonic by keeps dying, but like the girl says, "I can't die. Everyone else is dead, but I can't die." No, I thought that show was a very funny movie, but yeah, I had to say this would be because I mean, Grant, I can't remember much from the first one, but I feel so I like this one a lot better. Um, let's I have to I would have to rewatch it honestly, but I hope I can see here. Nothing's pushed right now. Hold on. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I said they did it right. I said they did high watch. They didn't fuck up any changes. They didn't fuck up any other changes. Um. Yeah. Like I did. First of all, there's not a whole lot of video games to continue to compete with anyway that are good. As I said, the best ones have been the 2 Sonic films and Mortal Kombat 95. Those are the 2 best. I mean, not 3. These are the 3 best video games that I've seen so far. So far. But I'm just trying to feel like, did I forget anything in this film? I don't think I did, but like I said they did it right. Sonic the Hedgehog, that's a shadow. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, they did it right. And I like the fact they had a little tails thing as it's screaming its tune. And they did they paid homage to the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 um cover art game case. Well, okay. Um Back in the day, they were not this. We had the game cartridges. And the case that it came with were pretty cool. The case that it came with were pretty cool. So and they dedicated the cover art for Sonic Rangers 2. And I don't know if they didn't put that as a theatrical release poster. I don't think they did. And speaking of theaters, when I went to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 2, before I got to inside, they carded me. Now I don't know if there's some type of new rule going on under certain time. You have to get um you have to get ID'd. Yeah, that shit was just beyond me. And it's like, bro, I'm 30 years old. I'm getting carded to go to a movie there. I couldn't even set foot into the place yet. I had to get carded. I had to get carded. But I'm just trying to think of anything else that I missed because I'm tired right now. But I'm definitely gonna be going to bed after this. I don't know. I can't think of any other like if I miss anything in this movie. Discuss review. I said overall, this movie was definitely good. Like I said it wasn't Hollywood Wash. Was it the perfect film? No, but the chemistry between Sonic and Tails was pretty good. Then the fights between Sonic and Knuckles were good. Then them working together as a team was dope too. Jim Carrey was awesome. The humans I can do without y'all in this film, please and thank you. But yeah, like I said, I think that's about it in this movie review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Like I said, man, they did it right. They did it right. Like I said, Sonic grows with him as a person. Like he's learning as he goes on. Like I said, heroes make mistakes. Heroes make mistakes, and he's did a good job. Man, like I said, I'm excited for Shadow, but I'm like, all right, guys. Yeah, I said Gun should not be discovering Shadow. Dr. Airman needs to discover Shadow, and maybe he will before Gun does. Maybe. But yeah, guys, like I said I'm about to probably go to bed because I'm super tired. But yeah, I can't think of anything else I want to say about this movie. The negatives, or negatives about this film. What I think I already discussed it already. Like I said, the ending I'm a bit confused on. Tails, the fact that I'm going to leave after I tell you about who's coming. That's it. And yeah, I can't think of anything else. Can't think of anything else besides just me being tired. Um, no, like I said, take your kids, go see that movie. If you're a Sonic fan, definitely watch this movie. Like definitely watch this movie. Very very good. And I think it did a lot of good reviews. Let me see. I could have sworn I saw this real fast. Oh, I'm not FIN IGN. Like I said, it made a lot of money on opening weekend. Yeah, Sonic 2 had the best opening weekend of any video game movie. Which what's the okay? Sonic has not only won the dominant God, I can't pronounce things today. Weekend box office with the latest of 71 million, but it also had the best opening weekend of any video game movie ever. Yeah, they did. I can't knock that. Like I said there's not many good. There's not many good. God dang, man. See, when I get tired, I lose my train of thought right now of what I was about to say. Like I said, there's not many good video game movies out there. There really isn't. So it's like any good video game movie won by default as being the best video game movie out there. But no, Sonic. Like I said, I really enjoyed this film. Like I said, who's the director of this film? Uh, Jeff Fowler. So all you people that are making these trash ass video game, Hollywood movies, go to the Jeff Fowler, Fuller. He'll know what to do. He'll know what to do. He'll know what to do. But no, guys, thank you guys for tuning in right now. I said I wish there's more I can give you, but I'm just tired. But I think I said everything right now. Hopefully, so yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is this the best video game movie out there? Are you nervous for Shadow being introduced by Gunn when he like? Because Eggman is supposed to discover him. Maybe he'll discover them first. Maybe we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's all Nuggles about to get the fuck out of here. Be sure to follow my social media accounts: Facebook, Twitter, both my Instagram accounts. Be sure to follow my Anchor podcast and my Spotify podcast, where I tell things all pop culture. And always remember, guys, as J. Cole said, there is no such thing as a life better than yours. Take care, everybody.